Welcome to Signature Mission Part 2. If you haven't taken Signature Mission Part 1, we would encourage you to do so as we look at mission all the way across the book of Acts and how it influences people in ministry within the church realm and within the cultural realm in all aspects of home, in all aspects of work, and in all aspects of play. But here we're going to do something different. We're going to look at cultural apologetics. We're going to uncover belief in the text of Scripture and in the culture before us. And in this short eight-week course, you're going to uncover a little bit more of how to deal with your own developing beliefs as you interact with some people who have added on, subtracted from, or completely twisted the beliefs of Scripture. And that's where we're going to actually aim to be a bit distinct and break through the noise of other courses that talk about apologetics. And the other courses are going to kind of pick one frame of reference. They're going to look at evidential apologetics. They might look at creational, or they might look epistemological or axiological. We're going to drill down to the base level because we believe all of those are flowering bouquets of the same stem. They stem from the assumptions, the biases. In fancy apologetical language, we call it presuppositions of our heart. They hide in the nooks and crannies, but they determine how we see everything. They determine how we see everything because they're kind of like glasses. When you put on glasses, it really colors the way things really are, right? And it also blocks your eyes from things that are really real. And a lot of times we lay presuppositions or beliefs across our heart, and they skew how we see the Bible. They skew how we see the rest of life because really they're just protecting us in the way we want to be protected. But we have to take those glasses off and allow Jesus to give us the way that he sees the world. And the reason we're turning to Jesus is this. And I want to give you an example from my own life. I used to be an atheist. When I started studying all the religions of the world, I found one thing in common. It was like everybody was standing up against a mountain, and all of them were all along the bottom. You know, Muhammad, Gandhi, Joseph Smith, Krishna, all those people were standing at the bottom, and they were all devising a way to get back to the top. And this is where we get the word religion. Religion means to bind back. Even atheists have a religion. They hate religion because it's this acknowledgement that logic or science or our own self-effort, our own do-gooderness, our own philanthropy can't get us back to perfect. That's religion, to try to bind back. And every worldview in the world, every belief system is going to be based on religion, a way to bind back to perfect. And Jesus was the only one that I came across that made the claim to start at the top. Not only did he start at the top, he laid down, gave us a way to be saved, died so he could come back and tell us what death is like. No one's ever done that to the degree he's done, and then ascend back to where he came. He completed the full circle so he could truthfully, explicitly, and educatively tell us what the whole journey looks like. So if we trust him, we follow him, we have the most truthful way to accomplish what we want. And unfortunately, a lot of people are going to try to solve the answers themselves. This is the problem we run into. Many people are going to try to determine what's most helpful by epistemology. How do we determine what is true? Or metaphysics. How do we view reality? Cosmology. How do we view origins of the universe? Teleology. How do we measure purpose and existence? Theology. How do we interact with God? Anthropology. How do we interact with humans? And axiology. How do we determine good or bad? And we're going to try to answer things by all these peripherals, but never grab the stem. And the sad reality at the end of the day for all of us is that our theology, our belief about God, our belief about what is ultimate, whatever we make ultimate, is going to ultimately determine our biography. Theology determines biography. What is believed is going to determine how we behave. And so our apologetics, what we believe, is going to link to everything. And so we need to know how to interact with ourselves at that level and others so that we don't get drawn into this battle of getting back to God, but realizing God came down to us. And we're going to look at all the religions of the world. We're going to find how they interacted with each other. Not only are we going to move from east to west, look at Eastern religions and Middle Eastern, we're going to move across the board and how they developed, but we're going to look at them in isolation, but also how they built on each other. Almost like pancakes upon another pancake, how they've just slowly layered on, added, subtracted, twisted things that are already in Scripture, and see how Christianity offers a better word, how Jesus teaches us a better truth. You're going to have and accomplish a lot in this course. You're going to be doing cultural assignments, interacting with real religions and where you live, talking to people with real differing beliefs, learning how to have conversation and bring them closer to Jesus. And you're going to document all of that. And it's going to be a way to interact right where you are. So your assignments aren't just going to be busy work. We want you to really learn the skills of interacting with other people, okay, and other belief systems. And just notice all the resources, account for the time commitment, look at all the resources included in this course and all the ones you may have to look at or be beneficial that aren't included with this course. We've tried to keep those to a minimum. And also, join our exciting partnership with Garden City, who want to showcase people's learning and showcase the things people make as they're learning about God so that others can benefit and be inspired and go do likewise. And so Garden City, we're giving you the ability not just to complete something for a grade, not just finish something, store it away on a dusty hard drive, never see it again, but actually go the next step. Put it up so people can learn from it. And that partnership with Garden City is going to be hugely integral. So join us. We're going to look at cultural apologetics, uncovering belief in text and in culture. It's going to be an exciting ride in discovering your own belief as well as interacting lovingly and most helpfully with others.